Hello, hello. Hi, Cheryl. Are we on? Can we hear? Am I just a little bit blurry, maybe? If I sit back a bit, I'm not. Might just be a little bit blurry. Hi, Gidget. Yes, well on time. Hi, Liz. And all right, we'll wait for a few more. Hi, Sue, Joe, Vera, on time tonight. Hello. Susan. Oh, 1 a.m. in the morning. Oh, we may give above 0 tomorrow, but with snow. Snow is so pretty though, but I guess you get over it when it's not nice and white. Hi, Donna. Tiny Nana's Quilts. Now, I can't remember what your name is. I only know your business name. Just a bit glitchy. Okay. Hi, Chris. Voice is lagging. Okay, that's going to be my internet. What's going on there? We'll just turn that off. Should be all right. Costa Rica. I don't think we've had anyone from there. Hello. Lee, I think you might be new. Jeanette Moulton. Are you a different Jeanette? You might have been here once before. Hi, Janice. Lock call your way today, was it? Okay, we got to 33 today. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Marilyn. Michelle, Dell. I think I missed a few there while I was speeding up the computer, trying to. Maybe. Let's see. Oops. Karen, hello. Hi, Fiona. I was going to say, are you not in Adelaide? Hi, Caroline. Karen, hello. Catherine, hello. So you're already there, Fiona, I'm assuming so. Got up at 2 a.m. just to see me. Oh, thank you. And is it Mario? I'm not quite sure which one is your first name. Hi, Anne. Did you pop in today? I forgot to ask Donna. I'm assuming you did. Watching in silence tonight, can read the subtitles as hubby's doing a sleep study. Oh, okay. Right. Oh, Mandy's there too. Hi, Mandy. Gail, hello. Rose tonight, Gail. Hi, Karen. Diane, hello over on YouTube. Couldn't go to work in the mines because of the cyclone. She's up on the up Broomway, is she? Up the northeast top. Okay, Mario, it is Mario. Well, welcome. Peter, Christine, hi, over on YouTube. Rosie, hi. Are you going to hand off too, Rosie? Yes, you probably are, because I think you were there last year, weren't you? That's right. Oh, good. Hi, Vicky. Karatha, so you're on cyclone alert as well. Gosh, if it's not cyclones, it's floods or fires. So Zian over on the west coast is about to get hit by a mad fire, and the wind's very strong here. It's that hot, horrible wind. Fires in Mount Barker as well. Okay. Gosh, we can't win, can we? Hello, Christine Payne. Are you new? Maybe you might have been once before. Hi, Marg. Lorraine, hello. Gosh, if it's not one thing, it's another, isn't it? Yeah, so we have been warm, and like 33, that's warm for us. We get actually get notifications like heat wave warnings from the bomb on your phones, get automatically texted to you. So I sent one to Matilda in Adelaide yesterday while she was sweltering at 43 degrees, and we had a heat wave warming at 26. But we did get to 33 today, so it was warm. But now on the weekend, it's going to be 14 and rain for the whole next week. It's going to be like between 14 and 16. How crazy is that? Which is probably good because I'm going to be in Perth. Oh, Karatha, that's a long way from Perth, isn't it? I don't think the cyclone's going to be low down Perth way, is it? It's up higher, I'm sure. So I'll be quite happy if they're a little bit cooler for the week that I'm there next week. Hi, Mary. Hi, Renee. Judith, hello. Fires are always bad in the Adelaide Hills. Okay, hope that doesn't affect you. All right. Well, let's stay safe and enjoy the moment while we can. Gin tonight. Tonight I've gone for a Tayberry gin from Knocklofty. So I quite often have a Knocklofty one. Okay, it's a long way, 1,500 kilometres away. Good. Yeah, Lauren, you'll be happier when it gets back to 14. You'll be putting the heaters on. 37 in Southeast Vic. Yeah, it's been warm everywhere, hasn't it? I think I saw Adelaide was the hottest place in the world yesterday at one stage. Hottest place maybe at that time of the year, I don't know, but yes, hottest place in the world. Hi Joe, hi Debbie, hi Marilyn. So Knocklofty Garden Gin. Knocklofty is just a little hill or a mountain in the middle of Hobart. This is just a home distillery. Knocklofty Garden Gin is made with seasonal surplus fruit and berries rescued from local gardens. The fruit and berries are steeped in our gin to provide a unique natural taste. So this one is Tayberry. I think I have a quince one as well, or something like that. Yeah, okay. I thought it was up the north. That's right. Good, Vicky. So I'll be right in Perth, but I'll hopefully you don't get too hard up, hit too hard up there. Maureen, hello. Hello, Carleen. Hi, Sol. Welcome. I don't think we're going to have Robin and Leanne and Lynn tonight because I see they're having nice cocktails in the middle of Adelaide somewhere overlooking with a lovely view. Hottest major city, Oodnadatta, was over 50. Holy dooly. The roads would be melting. Hi, Ellie. Are you going to Handorf? Not sure. Hi, Laurel. So, yes, I know Handorf is on this weekend. So, I think it's called, what is Handorf called? I taught there last year. It is called, is it Stitch, Dream, Create, Stitch, Inspire, Stitch, something, whatever it is, put on by Patchwork by Sea. So, a lot of people are heading over there for a lovely weekend. I think the designers are Annie Downs and Melly from Melly and Me, and I can't remember who the third one was. You can all tell us. Inspire Stitch Dream. I nearly had it right. No drinking anymore, Fiona. Oh dear. Hi, Helen. So yeah, what have I got to show you tonight? Well, as always, I say I haven't got much. Oh, okay. Good, Caroline. Good. I'm pleased to hear it. Oh, okay. Right, Kelly. So I always say I haven't got much. I first of all just want to give a shout out because I could see they're both here. I want to give a shout out to Lauren and Donna because they have really stepped up and held the fort and done every extra hour they could squeeze in running the shop for the last 3 weeks while Joe and Sandra have been away. Hi, Linnell. Oh, you don't know the third one yet, Debbie. It's a surprise. Okay, mystery designer. I do know it, but I can't remember. See, that's how you keep secrets because you don't remember what the secret was. I'll know when you tell me. Donna and Lauren have really stepped up and done an amazing job keeping the shop going. There might have been a couple of things slipped through. Took a bit longer than normal, but yeah, I really want to thank them for holding the fort and taking over the reins while Joe's been schmoozing it in Arizona. I had to think where she was. Tucson, Arizona for the last 3 weeks. And Sandra was off to Canberra and Queensland for a while. Anyway, thank you. A big thank you. We want to appreciate them. Okay. So what have I got to show you? All right. Let me see. Let me think. All right. First of all, I've got some fabrics. So I'm going to switch over to the overhead and show you these. Okay, so these, well, I don't think they're new. They may have come in without me knowing, but because I remember seeing them, but that might have been when I ordered them. And then I spied them the other day and brought them home for my I Spy quilt, which I'm going to show you in a minute, because I've rated everything in the shop and I'm probably only halfway through my conversational prints for my I Spy quilt. So I have to start rating my stash at home. And then I might have to call in a swap for some different ones as well. But I put a picture up this week because I was gluing these, and a few people said, "Oh, where are they? Where are they?" Out on the website, and I don't know that they were. So I thought I'd bring them and show you properly, and they are now on the website. So this they're Kokka fabric, so they're Japanese, made in Japan. So that they always do the cutest, every possible thing you could think of as far as a conversational print goes. They do the cutest conversational prints, all different things. This one is sort of loosely, oh no, it's not really, it's a tea party, I suppose. I thought it was loosely like the Mad Hatter's tea party, but it's not really. So there's a rabbit with a teacup, and there's this little girl in several different ways. There's the clock, like the stopwatch. And then there's butterflies and flamingos, bottles of perfume, the hat and a key, the cat. So it actually was really good. Like out of one little strip, I could get my circles over lots of different individual ones without wasting too much. So there was that one, which is very nice. Now, when I put the link in a minute, the image that Hazel's found today and put up looks a bit darker, but this is like quite a sky blue background, so it's not dark. Hi, Judy. Yep, that's what I'm using it for, Fiona. So I got quite a few out of those. And then this one is just so cute. As I said, they do so many quirky, cute little things. So it's all cats, but look at it. So there's 4 cats holding fish. There's a cat fishing on a little pile of sand with a bucket. Sunbaking, or a mermaid cat. Got the bikini and got the shorts. Got his sunnies on. That one's on a sandcastle. I don't know what that one's doing. Something. These ones here are all dancing while this one's lying. This one here, you've got them diving into the pool or into the sea. Here they've got their little swim rings on. These ones are swimming. I mean, they're just all quirky, but they're so cute. These two here have got their snorkel and mask on. So yeah, just really quirky and really cute. So I guess they're all right just as a feature print in something because they're conversational and they're cute. But for my I Spy, again, out of the one piece, I could get several. They're nicely spaced, so I could get several without cutting into the others. So that's the cat one. And then, whoops. The last one is, again, Japanese, but it's not a Kokka, it's a Lecian print. And this one's just cats. So I'm not sure if this was new, but it was with it and it worked well. So this is just little cats and balls doing lots of jumps and things like that. So if you're a cat person, that adds to our cat range. Now, this I have made, as far as my Circle I Spy quilt goes, if you've been following along on this. So I have made all the background blocks. I'm just going to zoom out a bit. Fiona Woolmer, hello, I think you might be new. Let me zoom out a bit. Right, so I've made all of my background blocks. So I've pieced them on my interfacing, like I've grid pieced them all. And I've glued on, I think, all the circles that I had prepped to 4 blocks, 4 or 5 maybe, and then I ran out. So I'm going to have to, so I can start stitching all these down. I'm just going to do it by machine. Sorry, I haven't got time to do them by hand, and I've got 2 urgent projects on the go. Second time, Fiona. Okay, sorry. Well, welcome back. So I'll hopefully have some of those stitched down next time we're here. And I'll have to go through my stash and find some more for the rest of my circles. So that's how it's looking. This is one of my background grid paste blocks that I haven't put my circles on yet. So this is how I put them on. So this is my little positioner thing that I made up. A little template to get them in the right place. Let me come down and make sure I'm on the camera. So because I've already sewn those seams, I can use the inside line on those seams. And then the outside of the square goes on the outside because that's still got its seam allowance on. Now, if it's not exactly the same size, because my grid piecing hasn't been exactly accurate. Hi, Jenny. The lack of a schnauzer is a bit concerning. Don't I have a schnauzer yet? Maybe I don't, Lauren. Maybe I didn't cut that one. Okay, so but I just make sure that my diagonal lines are going into the corners as well. And then I just take a little bit of basting glue, put a little dot in the middle, and then put my circle in. Now I'm doing alternate, so I'm doing big, little, big, little. So on this one, I take the little middle bit out, and I'm going to put my cats there. And then I'm back to this one. And then I did this on my ironing board. So once I've got them all on, I ironed it dry to make sure they were all in position and not going to fall off, because heat setting the rock sands does make it stay better. Now I actually don't have any more big ones in other colours, so, and I want to spread these around, so I can't do any more big ones at the moment. That's what I'm going to have to find. So I would just do, let's see, another little one here. Oh, I haven't got my inner ring on. I have to guess that. Where did my ring go? Oh, it's still there. That's why. One for there. So every alternate one I'm doing the small ones. Like so. That could be a schnauzer, Lauren. Could it not? All right, and I pretty much, maybe I could, no, that one's too, I need it on a white background now. Anyway, I pretty much need to get some more before I can do any more, because they're all sort of similar colours and I'm trying to get them sort of spaced out evenly. But you get the gist, how I get them all centered, glued down, and get all those panels done. So there's 9 panels. Thank you, Fiona. Amanda. Yeah, and so as you can see, I've got this many papers left. So I'm going to have to find some more fabrics for all of those, and then I can finish them all, but you get the idea. So that is how I'm doing my I Spy circle quilt. And once I've got them all, found all the fabrics, it should come together quite quickly. All right, what else have I got to show you? So I thought because we're doing the because we have been telling you about the shop competition, the By Annie's favorite quilt shop competition. It's a worldwide competition, and last week I asked you all to vote, and I'll put the link in again in a minute. But we are currently coming second in Australia. So thank you all for those that have voted and got your husbands to vote and your kids to vote, or voted under every email address you own. You've started shopping already, Rosie? Yeah, I think it's going to be a collecting thing, even for me. So yeah, good to start collecting, and maybe we'll be able to swap because you don't need the whole strip that you have to buy. Anyway, so we're currently coming second in the, let me come back here. I don't like talking to you. I feel like I'm talking to a screen. Actually, I'm talking to like two breasts here, but that's all right. Let's talk to you here. Okay. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Barb. So I'll put the link in again later. Now just remember, you might not, Colleen, you have to search for 1/4 inch. So it's not under Hugs and Kisses, it's under our actual shop, 1/4 inch. So it is in there under 1/4 inch. And we're currently running second in the Australian shops. So thank you to everyone who has voted. If you feel that you could vote, and today I went in, I found all the lovely comments that people leave, because you have to answer some questions and say nice things about us. So I'm sure everyone who voted did try and say nice things, but it was really nice to copy those today and send them to all the girls at the shop to read, just to give them a little bit of an ego boost and some feedback on. One of the questions is, was there a particular experience or event that happened that, made you love that shop? So there were some really nice stories there. Carrie Lee, hello. I think you might be new. Welcome. But we are still second. So I think there's a couple of weeks to go. Keep an eye on it. But yes, if you haven't voted and you feel like you'd like to vote for 1/4 inch and all the girls that do such a great job there, there are prizes, but that doesn't really. In fact, I had to look up today what the prizes were, but it's more about getting some feedback for the great job that everyone does there at 1/4 inch for you. So thank you for your nice comments. It was really nice to read them and to know that they make a difference to you. And a lot of you really loved coming and visiting on Thursday nights as well. What you're doing there. Hi, Hillary. A little bit late tonight, yes. Hi, Sharon. So anyway, because it's a By Annie quilt shop competition, and Annie runs this worldwide, and there are sponsors. So in Australia, it is H&H, which is the trade show in Chicago in May, which I was thinking about going to, but I've decided that I'll probably wait and go next year. And XLN Fabrics, which is an Australian distributor, Highland Quilt Works, which is the Australian distributor of By Annie patterns, and who else is sponsoring it? Craft Industry Alliance. That's an organisation for designers. Yeah. So I thank them all, and but another email. Oh, thank you. Yes, you can vote under any email address you've got. That's right. Oh, you're welcome, Sharon. Glad you like that. So anyway, because it's a By Annie promotion, I thought I'll show you some more of our By Annie samples. So we've made lots of By Annie samples over the years and sold lots and lots and lots of patterns and By Annie goodies, because they are just such good patterns, and all their bags are so well made and designed. I figured out what I had done initially. You did only vote once, Sharon. Never mind. Thank you very much. Yeah, because I don't think it will let you vote with the same email address again. Oops, what did I do? Just shut you off? Okay, let's go back to overhead, and I'm going to show you some more Biony patterns and bags that we've got. This one is the Zip It Up bag, and this is another one I did when I supported their So Pink breast cancer promotion that they do in October each year. So I've done that 3 or 4 times. I showed you one last week, but this is another one. And it's just a Biony pattern, but obviously, hi Maggie. Oops. Robin, I've talked about you already. Your ears must have been burning. I said you were too busy drinking cocktails to be visiting me. But hello. And this one I just personalized with something of mine. So these are obviously just iron-on EPP iron-ons. And what do they look like? What do they look like now? Do they look right? I'm not quite sure. But in case you haven't realized, they are meant to be breasts. And check the bumps for lumps was just my little saying there to promote breast cancer awareness and getting yourself checked. And so I think you can still get this little extra bit to the pattern if you want it. But so the Zip It Up bag. So I use this for my laptop. It's tight, but it works quite well for my laptop when I'm traveling. So there's a zip on the outside pocket here. I can put my cords in. There's a good handle to hold it. And then there's the full zip around the outside edge. And then inside, my laptop will go in one side. And then there's a mesh pocket on this side, so I can put my mouse and USB sticks or the cords or whatever in that side as well. And it just fits in there snugly and does that nice and tight. But you can imagine what else. You could certainly fit an iPad quite easily. You can fit patterns, all sorts of things in there. But it's quite narrow, so you're not going to be able to pile it really high. Drop zone. Which one was the drop zone, Lauren? Is that the one that sold out last week? Yes, we need a sample. That's right. The new one, we haven't made any of the new ones that I bought back from market last year either yet. We haven't made the samples, so we must get onto that. So anyway, that is Zip It Up, and there's a pattern 2.0. There's a new version. I'm not quite sure what the updated version's got, but she quite often puts a 2.0 pattern out that just has a few improvements or a few little extra bits on it. So that one's Zip It Up. Then we have a lot of the meshes in all different colours. So it's more than that, but I just bought a few. So we also have a roll by the meter in white and beige. So that's all the meshes. She uses meshes in a lot of her bags. So we have those. We also have some of the zippers. So there's zippers by the yard, or there's like 24-inch and 40-inch, all different ones depending what the pattern says. They come with the pulls on them, and they're the extra wide number 5 zips, but they're actually even wider. We have a lot of number 5 zips that will work, so they're wider and wider tape, but these ones are actually even extra wide, so it makes it a little bit easier to put your zips in because you've got more space to play with. So we have zippers. Then this was another one that I made. I think also it was for the So Pink promotion one year, a different one. This is the Day Tripper bag here. And it has an adjustable handle, so a shoulder handle, but you can adjust that and make that really long to go crossbody, or you can make it shorter just to go over your shoulder. There's the zip there, and then there's a zip that closes completely at the top as well. It closes there, and then it has an outside pocket as well. So I actually made that one. So yeah, that's been really popular. So, and lovely for a really exciting large scale print, like some of those ones I showed last week, or some Anna Maria prints, or some Chula prints. I think this might have been an Anna Maria actually. Yeah, so that's the Day Tripper bag. then this is the Stash and Dash bag. This was probably the first one I made because this is my fabrics. So years ago, this one was made out of my fabrics. And you can see the mesh pockets here. So you can see, hi Gwen, never mind, you can watch the rest on catch up. So you can see all the little zipper pockets here with the mesh. There's 3 little pockets there. You can put your things in so you can see through on the mesh. And then so it would be good for makeup or toiletries and things like that as well, not just sewing. So that then just rolls up and you just got this little buckle here to keep it closed. So you can imagine if that you've got that stacked full of things, it wouldn't roll up quite as much. So that's the Stash and Dash, which I think is there. Yep. What does she say? Organise car necessities, first aid or sewing supplies and more. Clear vinyl pocket on the back for easily labelling. Oh, I forgot about that one. There's a clear vinyl pocket on there. Just for easy labelling. I suppose you could put your name in there. You could put your business card in there, or you could just put more things in there. Okay, so that's the little extra feature on the back there. That's that one. Then we have the very popular clam ups. We sell so many of these. Oh, you've got one, Catherine. Yeah, a little bit wider. Could. Hi, Kate. Welcome. So this is the clam ups, and the pattern comes in, I was going to say 3 sizes, but maybe it comes in 5. It comes in 5 sizes. So these are the 3 smaller sizes. You would have seen lots of lovely clam up bags around. They have this little insert in here, and then all the raw edges are bound, so it's all nice and clean and neat, and they open up nice and wide. So Anne, did you make these for me? Someone made these samples for me. All got foam in them, so they sit nice. They've got lots of lovely, nice and stable. They sit nicely like that. And you can see the 3 sizes like this. And then this is, I'm not sure if this was the extra large, Tina made it, or I think she actually enlarged it even more. And this is using our waterproof fabric. We've got a little bit of this left. It's the, what was it called? I've gone a blank on what this fabric was called, but it's waterproof, so you can wipe it down. And it's got this one on the outside, and then that's another one on the inside, so it's washable inside and outside. And it's got, if I open it all the way up, it opens right up nice and big like that. And everything's in the waterproof fabric. So I think we've sold out of this one here. We've got 3 different ones left, including this yellow. But I'd have to ask Tina again. I don't think she's here. I think she enlarged that maybe 150% from the largest one. So that is a super size one. Just enlarge the pattern and then it worked. So it needs a bit of a wipe over where I can. But yeah, that's a really good toiletry bag. Great for toiletry bag. So clam ups are, a lot of you would have made clam ups because they're a really good, usable, simple pattern. Great gifts. You put a lovely zip on it. And that's the clam ups. And then the last one I've brought is this super duper, the ultimate travel bag. You can see, I think I've shown this before. Now, you can make a quilt in the time it takes to make this. It really is a piece of work. Probably cost-wise too, because there are so many bits and pieces to it. But this is just the best bag. It is so strong and solid and usable. So it will fit like a little sewing machine in it. But on the inside, if we can see the inside, it's got a big mesh pocket on that side. You can just see that there. And what has it got on this side? Oh, and then it's got, that's a zip mesh pocket on the other side, and this one's just got mesh pockets like you can stick your bottles and things in there. You can get an acrylic base for these as well, but we haven't got those in. And then on the outside, okay, we've got a zip pocket there for your phone so you don't lose it. You've got a pocket here. You've got pockets on each end, so there, and on this end here. And then on this side, you've got this velcroed down strap here that goes over your suitcase handle. So this would be your carry-on and would sit on your suitcase, and that goes over the handle, and another pocket there. And then it's a good one, isn't it, Michelle? Then it's just got your normal carry handles, and then, oh, did I show you that zip pocket? I did, I think, yeah, that's your phone. And then it's got the detachable shoulder handle here as well, so that you can take off because it's got the little clasps here. It's got all the Bioni bag hardware on it, which that's why it can add up a little bit. We do have other options as well. It's got the shoulder strap with a little padded piece here that goes on your shoulder so it doesn't cut into your shoulder. Like, everything is just beautifully finished. Everything's piped and lined, and yeah. So that is the ultimate travel bag. And you can see it there sitting on top of your suitcase there. All the patterns come with a video tutorial and access to a video tutorial. And yes, it's carry-on compliant. So anyway, that was that one. All right, what else did I bring home to show you? I just had a couple of things. Okay, we have got donuts back in, the Super Bobs. You've made two, Maureen. Oh, you're a glutton, aren't you? The 60s vibe. Yes, that was a fabric range we had in the shop a few years ago. We actually still have a little bit left. Oh, you actually wore it out, Michelle. Wow. I reckon if you put, you know, you can get the little bag feet. If you put bag feet on the bottom, it might last a little bit longer too, so it's not wearing on the fabric's not wearing on the base as much. Corflet would work, yes. Okay, so Super Bobs are back in stock. We've just had a couple of them. We sell these a lot, but they were really hard to get for about a year. So we have some of those back in stock. I know people have been asking. So there is 35 packs, and it's the 60 weight polyester. So it's what I used, have used, still use sometimes for EPP and applique. So a really fine, strong blending thread, but this one's got all your colours in it. You can use them in your machine as well if you've got that size bobbin, but there you go. Lauren said she thinks it uses button feet in the 2.0 version because there is a new version from when I made it. Buttons for bag feet. Oh, okay. That was a lot of traveling, Michelle. That's a good idea though. Just a button, just so it just, yeah, it's just not sitting straight on the ground. So they're back in stock. And another thing that's back in stock, the yo-yo makers, but we also have this new extra small, very, very tiny. So that is the actual size, which is about, oh, let me say 1.5 centimeters is the final one. You've made 4 of them. Holy dooly. That's keen. That's keen, Amanda. So this is an extra small yo-yo maker. Now, has anyone not seen how the yo-yo makers work? Would you like me to demo how to make a yo-yo with the yo-yo makers? I know I've demoed them before, but I did. So there's lots of different sizes, and some of the sizes here. There are some that I made in a previous demo, but why don't we just do one more? I can find some thread. If I've got any thread here I can use. Ooh, okay. Let me see. Well, we'll just use a little bit of this and not pull too tight. I would normally use like a pearl thread or something, but where's the end? And a needle. Not very organised, am I? Because this is a last-minute decision. You'd think I'd have one stitchery needle in here somewhere. Oh my gosh. Lauren, Joe, if you're watching, look what I just found. Tracy, if you're watching, I've just found it. I have searched the house for that. Okay, I need a needle. Come on, there must be a needle somewhere. In one of these bags, I must have a needle, surely. Oh, dear. There's one in my hoop here. One in my hoop. There you go. All right. You watching? Did you see what I just found, Tracy? Oh, gosh. Sorry, that's been missing since last June, and I have turned the place upside down. And it was the second one I'd lost, so I couldn't ring up for another one. All right, so shows how long it's been since I've cleaned up my studio table. All right, so what we do is we put this in here like this, and I just need to line up one of those, and then you cut it out with your little bit of seam allowance. Hi, Nita. It was not in the office, no. It was probably here ready to take back to the office. All right. And then, as I said, I would normally just unthreaded my needle. Oh, it's the wrong needle, that's why. I'll put it in that pin cushion. A very safe place. Now I just need to find my AirPods that have been missing for a week. And they're in a safe place too, because I remember the last time I used them. And they're in their case. And yes, tracking tells me they're here, but doesn't tell me where they are here. All right. So then we go through one hole, through the other. You're just holding your little seam allowance down there. The stitches are quite big, but what I've learned with gathering and yo-yos and just normal gathering, bigger stitches actually make tighter gathers. Hello to Mum if you're watching. So I say hello every week and she's never watching. Last week, apparently she was watching and I didn't say hello. What did I just do then? Not the same one. You have to make sure that you're stitching in and out in the gap. You can't stitch across, well, you probably can't really see, you can't stitch across the solid bit, otherwise you're stitching the piece in and it's not going to come out. So you just go in and out these little holes that are there. Until you get back to your start point. All right, and then you pop it out. Oops, I ended up on the wrong side. Pop it out. Take your little plastic bit out and gather it up. Just going to be a bit gentle because I haven't got a very strong thread. So you've got it nice and tight. I probably had a bit too much seam allowance as well. Take a stitch to tie it off. And then you just have to flatten him down. And there's your little yo-yo. So it just makes them all nice and even, nice and quick. Probably should have, hi Caroline, zoomed in a little bit there, should I? Sorry, I'll try and zoom in a bit. Okay, so we're a little bit closer. Yo-yo makers work because that's fairly small. That's about 1 inch wide, and then this new tiny one, that's the actual size. So you can see it's about half that size again. So you'd want a fairly small seam allowance when you cut it out. Anyway, they are back in stock as well. All right, put that in my little demo bag there. Sorry, I just have to let Mr. Bentley out. And the last thing that I said I would demo tonight, because I've been doing lots of gluing the last few nights. Gosh, I could do with a second gin. It's a bit warm in here still. Is my mini innies and outies here. So a lot of you, if you've done some projects, would have had a similar shape to this before in some of the projects I've done, but this has got lots of little ones. So I just thought I saved this one because I was gluing it last night. Saved this one and I thought I'll do this one with you because it is now. And what fabrics are they? Anyone recognize the fabrics? I'm sure we got some Tilda fans there that would recognize them. Here's a little bigger one that's a little easier, but this is a little tiny one. So I also last night while I was gluing used my stingy tool, which was this one here. I found 7 glue pens that were all used up except for what was in the lid, you know, that what's in the little end bit. So I actually glued about 100 leaves just with the ends out of my finished glue pens using my stingy tool. But now I have got 7 glue pens with new glue in them. So every time I reach for one, hopefully, actually I didn't do all 7. I think there's still 3 or 4 that are empty still. But at least I used all the ends. Now I can put new ones in. So this is my glue pen. Wind it out so I can just put, oh no, before I do that, I've got an inner curve. So I want to snip, not all the way to the paper, but just put one little snip into each one. So I'm going to do that first. Oh, there's so many. Okay. Now, so glue around the edge of the paper. I seem to be working in miniature this week, all little tiny pieces. Now, I have no thumbnail at the moment. And what I have is very soft, so it's actually a little bit painful after gluing for probably about 4 hours of gluing in the last couple of nights. So my thumb's a little bit tender. But you see I'm pushing that inner curve all the way over so that the raw thread is over to the back, and then I'm doing the little pinch and gather over the outer curve. Now I'm going to show you with the tools because that might be easier for a lot of you on these little tiny ones. So pulling that all the way over. And then around the outer curve. I should be using this. I want to get my raw thread over though. Now I normally go on the paper because I think you'll use less glue, but because it's hot and things are drying really quickly, I'm just going to put a little bit on the fabric as well. The reason I don't normally put it on the fabric is because it's right on the edge where you're going to be stitching through. And you don't really want another layer of glue to stitch through. But sometimes if you're having trouble, it's a bit hot and sticky, or you've got really tiny bits, then you can put it on the fabric instead. And I do find it sticks a little bit better, but you do use more glue. Bentley's had enough of being patient. Now he wants to play. If you could only see what he did last week during the live. It was a lovely mess to clean up. Okay, I think that's not looking too bad. Shall we turn it over? Ta-da! Whoops, that one's come unglued. A bit more glue there. Just got a thread there and a little point. And there is a little glued fluted flower. Can we see the little dog sometime? I can pick him up in a minute, but he sometimes comes to say hello. And there's my little flower. Now you're going to have to wait a couple of months till you see what this project is. I'm working on lots of secret stuff at the moment that I can't show you much. I can show you this fabric, but I can't show you the project. The other project, I can't even show you the fabric. So it means I've got nothing to show you and demo, but that's all right. It's quite very sweet, isn't it? Yep, Sunday brunch. So this little project's all in Sunday brunch. So that's it for the demos tonight. Now let me put in a few links for you. So here's the fabrics. It was the only reason I do this now. I never liked needle turn before. No, I know. I certainly love it so much better. I did do needle turn before, but I could do this all day, every day. Well, not quite, because as I said, I've had a couple of big sessions and my fingers are sore. Right, so I'm just putting all the links in for you of the things we've shown you. It just takes a little while for them to go in. Now, next week, I will not be here because I'll be living it up on staycation at a lovely resort in Perth. Thursday night, I might be drinking cocktails by the pool. I'm not quite sure. We might be at dinner. Although, actually, I think we finish Thursday night. I fly home Friday. So if I am just drinking cocktails by the pool, who knows? Maybe I'll just pop in very quickly. It'll just be on Facebook, though. And then I'll be back the week after. And then a few weeks' time, I head up to Canberra, so I'll miss that week as well. Going to my 40th reunion of joining the army. And it's 20 years since I left Canberra, just over 20 years. So if you've got any tips on what I need to see, I've got a couple of days, well, maybe 2 half days to look around to myself, and one day to myself and one with some lovely army family friends. Yes, yippee, Julia. I'm sure you'll know where to take me anyway. But I'm thinking on the Friday I might just go to the art gallery. I don't think I ever went to the National Art Gallery. So I'll miss that week as well. Okay, I'm still putting links in. There were so many links. I should have done it as we were going. No trumpet playing. This is like Kapuka reunion, Tracy. So no music. But yes, Perth will be good. Oops, I didn't need to put that in. Zip it up. Sorry, there's so many links. The new wing and then one more. Yes, I thought we're going to the last post ceremony, Karen, on the Friday afternoon. So I thought I might do the art gallery in the morning and then one more on the afternoon. Oh, thank you very much, Matilda. She's being rude. All right. Now, I talked about the voting for our little shop, and I'm just going to put the link in now, and that should take you straight to the voting page. And then you just search for 1/4 inch. Remember, it's 1/4 inch, not hugs and kisses. Search for 1/4 inch, which is our shop front name, and send a little love the girls' way with a little vote. So there's the vote, the link in there for that, if you could. One would think, how many have I got watching now? Well, we've only got 78 here at the moment, but I think we're up to 109 votes or something. So, and with thousands on my newsletter, I thought we would, be able to get a few. It's just there, Carleen, right there above your message. Maybe it didn't come in live, but it's right there in the messages, link to vote. Okay, now this week I have, for a giveaway, if you're ordering something, remember, if you're not ordering something, then we'll just send you a digital voucher. But if you've got an order in, or you've got a block of the month coming soon or something, so we've got a spare copy of the Homespun magazine. So it's got the quilt in it, the Beyond Blue quilt in it that we looked at last week. And now that raffle was going to be last weekend, was it not? I think it was going to be in Sydney. It was either last weekend or this weekend. Anyway, it's going to be, let me look in here. It'll tell me, won't it? Duh. It is going to be drawn. Is it? Yes, here. February the 15th. No, it's being drawn this weekend on Saturday at Rosehill at the Quilt and Craft Fair. Or what's it called? Maybe it's called Craft Alive. better call it the right thing. Craft Alive Sydney event. Yes, okay, so it's being drawn on this Saturday. So it's not too late to get a ticket in that. I didn't put the link in, sorry, this time. But if you wanted to win that quilt. But anyway, I have a spare magazine. So, Tracy just checked. She said, I'm 20 votes behind. There you are. But there are a few more weeks to go, so we'll have to keep an eye on it. So this week we've got the Homespun magazine to go. If you're placing an order, and if not, that's fine. We'll wait till someone does and just send you a digital prize instead. Okay, yes, Marilyn, it would have started today. Is that the Sydney Quilt Show as well? I think it's the one with the Sydney Quilt Show, isn't it? The new Homespun features Chula, so not this one, the next one. Oh, no, hang on a minute. No, that's Anna Maria. Oh, so Chula's actually featured in a Homespun. Must be the next one. These have only just come, although they were at the shop for a while before I took them home. It is the December-January issue. Oh, no quilts. Okay, so it mustn't be the Sydney one then. Sorry, different one. Don't know when that one is then. That might be in the middle of the year. Okay. Bentley? No. Come here. Someone wants to say hello. Come here. You want to come say hello? You want to come say hello? No, you're not going to. Not tonight. I'm not having that though. No, he's adverse to saying hello tonight. Not happening. There is an interview. It's very pink, very much. Oh, okay, right. I'll have to check it out. Oh, good, Marilyn. Good. Excellent. All right. So we need to win a prize. Draw a prize. Draw a winner. Okay, get a winner. I thought I just hit the button. Okay, can anyone see what that name is? Christine. Christine did, and I think it is. Are you still here? You heard the growling, yes, Barb. Yes. He thought I was going to take something away from him. So, you know when not to pick him up. Big sook. Now he's just lying there sooking because I did take it away. Christine, are you still here? Over on YouTube. Are you still here, Christine? September. Okay, Joe. Yep, okay. Good. I thought that was a bit early. So they're doing a second one there as well. Christine. Thanks, Diane. Christine, are you still here? Are you here? Maybe she's gone. She was here at the very beginning, but she might have had to run off. Do we need to do a redraw? I'll just give her one more minute in case there's a bit of a lag. Oh, here she is. Here she is. Okay, so send the girls a message if there's anything you want, and if not, then they'll send you a digital prize. So just email Lauren at the shop, office at, and we'll get us. And if you've already got the magazine and you don't want that, just say that. We can give that away again another time if you don't want that one. Okay. All right, that's it for tonight. I'm in the hottest room in the house, so I think it's time to finish up, get another drink perhaps, and not see you next week. Remember, I won't be here next week unless I pop in from the resort, and we'll see you the week after. Have a great week. Stay dry, cool, hopefully no fires, no floods. Yes, and not melting in the heat. Stay safe. Those that are going to be at Harndorf this weekend, have a great weekend. Might be a few announcements to be made, and we'll see you all in a couple of weeks.